4 sessions. If it is finished in 3 sessions, then it's finished in 3 sessions.
But yeah, even a one-shot isn't a one-shot with us.
True, right?
But
Which is the reason that I'm also kind of saying mini campaign. But, you know, my thing is, the big reason that I do something like that would be for me to kind of just get a little bit of a feel with the group again. Without history, as you said. Which, what we could do is we could have, you know, the D&D weekend, we see how far Sam gets. If Waterdeep is not finished, then Sam finishes Waterdeep first. No questions asked, right? I'm not gonna intrude on it, even if just Sam is not available, I'm not gonna take over his spot. We're finishing up Waterdeep first.
well, yeah, if Sam can't come to the D&D weekend, that's a bigger problem. So finishing up.
I mean, if there's a set like later down, like I mean, we have the D&D weekend, and then we have the weeks after, right? Right? If Waterdeep wouldn't be finished in the D&D
like
weekend, then I let him finish up first, so that he's had everything that needs to happen, and afterwards we can still finish the mini campaign, right? But it would kind of give the advantage of giving me a little bit of just a feel of the group again, and see if I still feel comfortable in the GM spot. Because I'm gonna be honest, I don't know that. If I'm being very blunt and very honest, I don't know how comfortable I feel with that spot in that specific group at the moment.
That's how I also, while personal feelings aside, I think it's also the best idea to not start with the campaign again. And I completely agree. I would also like to prioritize Waterdeep. It's just we might need a successor. I don't think we'll need it. I'm going to be also bluntly blunt with you. If we put your work into it, I think you have to keep in mind that we're not going to get there, and you might have done the work, quote unquote, for nothing. Not that it's ever for nothing. We can always do it later, or you can rework it in some of the elements into Imanat or something in worst case. Attention or something, just upscale it. So I think the chances are actually big we're going to do nothing with Waterdeep, and maybe in the evening at Redcap to switch something off.
I'm in the green entering Aragog. Look by how much.
0.0.
Yeah.
Here's the thing, Sam. If I would decide to run a mini campaign, no matter whether or not I prepare it for the weekend or not, I think that's the moment where I have to come to terms with the fact that I don't know how comfortable I am with the GM position. Which means that regardless of whether or not I do it in the weekend, even if I don't do it in the weekend, I think I'd still start with that afterwards.
Can you repeat, please? I wasn't following.
Sorry. So.
Well, it's not. It might be me that has difficulties grasping the sentence.
So. Let's say, for the sake of argument, that I make a mini campaign, something basic, something, I don't know, 1 to 5, 3 to 6, I don't know, it doesn't really matter. Let's say that I do that. And let's say, for the sake of argument, that I prepare that, but we don't do it in the D&D weekend because Waterdeep and Dread, right? Let's assume that for a second. I think even if I prepare the campaign, or if I prepare that mini campaign, I think that reveals the fact that I am not 100% sure of how comfortable I feel with the DM position. Which means that technically, if we finish Waterdeep in the D&D weekend or after the D&D weekend, I can still say, look you guys, I would like to do something else first for my own sanity before we go back to the main campaign.
Yeah, sure.
So it will never be wasted preparation.
Yeah, but you might push your... It's not... It's like I said, it will probably for you never be wasted. Because either, we do this, and I can completely understand that that you first indeed want to do something with the history of the main campaign, that you don't want to start main campaigning again. I think it's maybe for the better that we first start with something else and see if we can work together as nice little friends. And yeah, even if you by any chance a bomb explodes and we'll never talk to each other again in after the D&D weekends, we still have Leaves of Ironot, where you can maybe potentially rework some elements from it. So I think it's never wasted for you. But I don't know which point we're trying to make.
I don't know. Like the question remains the same. What am I preparing something for the D&D weekend? / if I am, what am I preparing? And honestly, I think unless it's a brand new system that we've never played, I think I'm always gonna prefer at least doing something like mini campaign.
Okay, but then we prepare the start of a mini campaign, not the entire mini campaign, because we'll never do that anyway. So the first part, if you say levels 1 to 5, level 1, say levels 3 to 6, level 3, you can. I think then the best thing is to start thinking for a story. And maybe let's reverse it. Let's first start thinking for a story.
7.
Yes.
I got it.
I mean, don't talk to the traitor.
7, I got it. This is it. 58 or 59? 59, I think. Let's go! Suck it, Bodkins!
That's like 1 millisecond!
No, that's 0.6.
Oh, 0.6.
0.4 technically off of an 8.
Det är faktiskt inte för sent att förlora elevens poäng.
Oh god.
Suck it, Bodkins!
So you see, I bring the best of you.
Yeah, it's true. Now time to learn left side?
Bro, I know left side, I just fucking hate it. Officially
Be
6
fair,
seconds off.
if you would have succeeded on the left side, it would have been 757. I'm just saying.
Jesus
7.
fucking Christ.
Left side 7. Yeah,
side, okay.
system-wise, I don't know. Currently, I like the more traditional